had one extra little thing to add to this. I was threading some more cables through because I'm about to go put this on my desk where I plan to use it. And I remembered that on the back here, I don't know if you can see, but it says they have these smart outlets. And what that does is when you plug things in those outlets, it can sense if they need more surge. So you know how like when you charge an iPad versus an iPhone, it has a bigger brick on the cord? That's because it takes more current to charge it, and it charges really slowly if you forget and plug in your phone cord instead of your iPad cord. But these will sense what they can take and charge them at an optimum speed. Thanks a lot. Today I'm taking a look at a product that is meant to simplify all the cords and devices that you have in your household to charge. In our house, we're a 4-phone, 4-tablet family. And even though my kids are grown, college age, they still come home, they forget their chargers, they always need to charge something, they borrow a cord, they lose it, and then a fight ensues. This saves all of that. And you can read on the top of the box, the cables can be stored. It does keep it very tidy. You can charge 8 different devices at one time. And it's got a steady current help. It can sense the current that's needed for that particular device. So it comes packaged very securely. It's in these styrofoam ends, sleeves, whatever you want to call them. And I thought what I would do is demonstrate how this works, how you put the cables in it. But I did want to show you one thing. This is not the first one of these I've had. This is the one I've been using. And you can see that they're very similar, except that this one has extra plugs. So to me, that's a big benefit. By the time you plug this in the wall, with this one, you're only left with one plug-in. With this one, I still have 2. So that's a big benefit. So this one I'm going to give to my kids. One of my kids. Okay. You can see how this works. There's where the USB cables plug in. This little part slides open. I can never remember which way. That way. And then it's a very heavy-duty cord. So what I did is I ordered a bunch of matching cords. I mean, they don't have to match. You can use whatever you have. But I happened to find a good deal on a 5-pack, and I thought it might be nice if they all looked the same. So what you do is you plug it in the back here. Sorry, didn't mean to hit you there. And then you just thread it through that little notch. And then wind it around here. And you can see there's 4 sections, so it's meant to put 2 cords in each section. If you don't think you'll use that many, just put 4 in, whatever. And you can also use micro USB with this. Anything that can charge in a USB port, you can put those cords in here. And so what I do, I leave about that much hanging out. I just found if I wind it too short, there's not enough cord sticking out. So I leave about that much. Now I'll wind another one in here. I'm really happy to have this one that has the 2 plugs on top. I have 2 salt lamps that I've been wanting to put on the desk where I keep this, and I'm going to plug the 2 lamps into that. I think that'll be really handy. I guess that one was a little different length, but it doesn't matter. So they're both in there. You just take this little guy, and don't be like me, know what you're doing. This actually fits on really easily. There. See, once I had it on the right way, it just went right on. And so that way, all you see is this part. And it has a plug here, So I'm going to plug it in. I'm in my kitchen so that I would have access to a plug. It does have a 3-prong. So I plugged it in back there. And what I usually do is just leave it like this. And then whenever I want to use it, I flip that over on the side to where it's actually has juice coming out. Then if you have a lot of different phones, you can just plug them in and then sit them in these little compartments. iPads work okay there too. I don't really usually put my iPad there. I just let it sit out in the front. Another thing I use with this is I have a Bluetooth speaker, and so I just put a micro USB cord in here, and then my speaker can sit out front. So there you go. I am looking forward to this one with the extra 2 plugs. I hope this video has helped you a little bit. I do recommend these products. They make life a lot easier. Oh, and another thing, I was thinking when my kids were little, we had phones so we could get in touch with them, but we didn't really like for them to keep their phones in their bedrooms all night because we didn't want them to stay up and be on them. You could set this out, you know, maybe on the table where you collect your mail or something, and the rule is that when they go to bed, they come and plug their phone in here. And that way you can, at a glance, see that everything is here, and then in the morning they're all charged and ready to go. Hope this has helped a bit. Thanks a bunch.